At his grandfather's funeral, the man saw a strange little girl. He later learned from his mother that the girl was his mother's half-sister. With the sudden passing of his grandfather, this girl with an unclear identity became a headache for everyone. Looking at her father lying in the coffin, the girl still didn't understand what death meant. Suddenly she ran outside to the flower bed and picked some blue flowers. Her mother said these were the flowers her grandfather loved the most in life. The girl took the flowers and went to her father's side, wanting to place them in his hand. But no matter how hard she tried today, she couldn't place the flowers in her father's hand. As everyone around her watched coldly, only John crouched down to offer help. After the funeral, everyone sat together to discuss the girl's future. The elders unanimously decided to send the girl to a remote orphanage. At this moment, John made a decision. He decided to take the girl home. After a brief moment of thought, the girl tightly grabbed John's sleeve. And then, amidst the furious scolding from the family, John began to care for the girl. But John, who was used to living alone, clearly wasn't ready for the responsibilities of raising a child. When the girl wanted to eat breakfast early in the morning, John hid in the bathroom regretting his decision. But seeing the girl's innocent gesture of making rice balls for him after breakfast, he instantly melted and forgot his previous regrets. After breakfast, the two of them leisurely walked on the road. The girl took the initiative to hold John's hand. Just when John thought he could take care of the child, he was once again troubled, because he finally realized that the girl was at the age for kindergarten. Just as John was in distress, his sister called. She had found a decent kindergarten for the girl, but the only drawback was that it was a bit far from his workplace. So from the first day the girl went to school, running became the theme of John's life. Although the journey was difficult, the smiles on their faces showed that it was a kind of happiness. When John took the girl to school and was about to turn and rush to work, he inadvertently saw the girl's face filled with disappointment. That expression was like the one she had when her grandfather passed away. Realizing that the girl was afraid of being abandoned again, John hurriedly walked over and promised her he would pick her up that evening. Although the girl's anxious heart was soothed, John was late for work because of it. Finally, when the evening arrived, after finishing his work, John ran as fast as he could towards the kindergarten. When he arrived at the school, he found only the girl standing alone at the entrance. But the difference was that the girl no longer had the previous disappointment on her face. Instead, her eyes were filled with happy tears. However, this exhausting life didn't last long for John. He asked his boss for a transfer to a job that required hard labor but didn't involve overtime. And when John first met his new colleagues, who had fierce looks on their faces, he didn't know how to react. But after a brief period of getting along, these seemingly fierce people revealed a gentle side. In a burst of laughter where they proudly showed off pictures of their children, John successfully integrated into the group. One morning when John woke up, he was stunned by the scene before him.